We are going to explore Sanibel Island as much as possible. But first, we are going for breakfast.
Well, hello there, and thank you for tuning into our channel. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Francesca, along with my husband Luigi, and we're empty nesters. And what we enjoy doing is we go around Southwest Florida to bring you places that we like to tour or go out to. And we hope that our videos encourage you also to go out there and enjoy areas locally around you. And for today, we're in Sanibel Island. And for our first stop, we're at the Blue Giraffe, and we're going to be enjoying some breakfast here, our favorite, Eggs Benedict. So stay with us as we're going to be touring around Sanibel and also show you historic places and the beautiful beaches. Blue Giraffe Island Bar and Grill is a kid-friendly place serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A cheery atmosphere, family-owned and operated. We are so excited about revisiting Sanibel. On our last video, we did not cover much, and we hope to cover more today. And here we have our ultimate favorite, the Eggs Benedict, and this has salmon. This is called the Fisherman's Eggs Benedict.
So I'm here to enjoy my Eggs Benedict, and I'm sure it's very, very good.
I know you're gonna like it.
It is. Yeah.
I'll take a big bite. Good?
Very good.
Oh yes, and the kids will definitely enjoy looking at these giraffes. We are at the Sanibel Historical Museum. Okay, so here are the 9 buildings we're going to be touring. And 3 of the buildings, building 1, 2, and 3, was from a Sears kit. We have the models here on the pictures, but they were originally provided by Sears.
Today, a visit to Sanibel Island begins with a scenic automobile trip across the causeway. But before 1963, when this bridge system was first constructed...
Old back house, and there is quite an explanation for this old back house. And here we are going to be ringing the school bell for kids to come in.
All right.
That is cool.
Those 5 years.
Wow.
And that's what they did, and that was enough incentive to bring people down here
Right.
to Sanibel, and they came to farm. So
Right.
they farmed in the 1880s through like the 1920s, but then, as they talked about in the video, there was that massive, horrible hurricane in 1926.
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that one, we didn't name them then, so we didn't have a name for
Right.
it. But that was very much like Ian. It was like
Right.
a huge category 4.
Hundreds
5.
of people died. There was a lot of people that died in that hurricane.
A lot of people that died, and in fact, it wiped out
Right.
all of the agriculture on the island. So once that was done, then the last phase has really been where we are in today, where it's more of a tourist. Springwood, kind of a mid-level one. Some of them were much fancier than this
Right.
house. Some of them were more. But basically, this was a pretty basic house. It was about $2,200 when that's what it cost in the
back then.
1920s.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that we've replaced is the toilet seat, that wooden toilet seat we had to replace.
Oh, my father used to use that for the
For the shaving?
Yeah, shaving, yes.
Yes. Do you know what that thing is on top of the toilet there?
Ladies, this is something that you don't see quite often. This is a hair curling gadget. You would just heat it up. There's an oil, dab it in, curl your hair.
And believe me, lots of times they will burn their hair.
This is creative thinking. What do you do with shells? You create art. How beautiful is this?
Yeah.
So we're in the morning glories, and this is one of the buildings one of the three buildings that was constructed by the Sears Roebuck kit. About 3,000 pieces, or how many pieces?
30,000.
30,000 pieces to put it together. But some parts they were not aware of how to put together. For example, the light bulbs here, these sconces, they're put upside down. Well, I'm enjoying the rocking chair, although I don't have a pipe to smoke on. But here at the general store, they would have everything that you need. And if they didn't have something that you wanted, that means you didn't need it. So all the products needed were from here. And we also found out the tomatoes from Sanibel were a specialty, especially when they were sent to New York. They were treated as a specialty item.
You know how much they...
Right after Hurricane Ian, we moved down here.
Oh.
So everything was a wreck.
Oh, yes, but I wanted to get here so bad because our daughter was here already. Well, she was in near Clearwater. She was in school. And I said to my husband, let's just pack and go. I cannot have the thought that she's down here on her own,
Right.
and we're up north.
All these storms and stuff.
Right, so we just packed up, left, and when we got here, our house was not ready. We had no home, no place to go to, no place to go sleep. We had all of our furniture.
Oh my God.
But luckily, one of our neighbors, she offered us to stay at our home.
Yeah, you could. I mean, if you weren't supposed to, but you know, kids would always
Right.
listen in and hear the gossip and stuff like that. All right, I'll just say we honor the
All
mule
right.
here, right? We
Yes.
honor the mule here.
Please
on
tell us the
Sanibel.
story about the mule here.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this is our cutout of our mule because we honor it because there aren't any other animals that could be used to pull plows or carts or anything like that, because they couldn't stand the environment here on Sanibel. So many mosquitoes, and if you had a horse, their skin was too thin, their hide was too thin. They would have to get encephalitis. They could die from the mosquitoes. Cattle would be swarmed by mosquitoes, and they would swarm the whole animal and suck out their blood sometimes and literally kill the animal pretty quickly. But these wonderful mules had a very, very thick hide, and they could withstand it. So they were used for farming and to get people around the island on the roads. Before they had cars here, that's what they would use.
But the wood does look thick enough.
Yes, yeah, and somebody said, "Oh, that's flooring." That was definitely,
Yeah.
you know, they could tell what kind of wood it was. But this guy was 6'4", this Will Reed, and his picture is right behind you there on the wall. And we used to have like a dummy figure of him in here, like a life-size dummy figure. We had to take it out.
We had a great time visiting this museum. If ever you're in Sanibel, would recommend you visiting here. We're at the best shell shop in Southwest Florida, which is here in Sanibel Island. It's like finding a treasure chest of shells, and the creativity, the colors, they're beautiful here. All the shells that you could think of. Sanibel Island is known as the seashell capital of the world due to the currents from the Gulf pushing ashore fascinating shells into the beaches. We just stopped in the store here that she sells seashells. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, it is a great store to stop by and to get some gifts for our clothing. Very nice people in there.
Sanibel has 27 miles of bike trails, and that explains all the rental bikes that you can have here and go around and enjoy the island. It's the best way of doing it. It is scorching hot today. It's in the 90s.
I opened up the bag from the shell store, and the lady was nice enough to put a shell inside.
Oh,
that was really nice.
That was nice, yeah.
So we're here at the Ding Darling Wildlife Refuge, and we are here and we're going to be taking the trail ride all around, and this is about a 4-mile ride. And we're doing the trail ride here at the Ding Darling Wildlife Refuge. We started off with the pavilion and just driving around. You need to drive very slow here, 15 miles an hour.
trail is 4 miles.
The trail is 4 miles, and the fee is $10. $10 per car. J and Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge was founded by J. Norwood Ding Darling. You can walk, bike, or drive the 4-mile wildlife drive here, have access to 3 walking trails and 2 canoe launches from it. The refuge is home to more than 245 bird species, so bird watching and photography are very popular here.
So we're here at the Ding Darling Trail, the observation tower, and so far we haven't spotted anything interesting. The only thing that was iguana. We haven't got lucky yet, so we'll see what brings next.
Okay, so we're at the end of the road of the wildlife refuge here in Sanibel. It wasn't as wild as we expected. We only encountered a couple of iguanas and some fighting birds. We were looking to have more wild animals, but not today. Today was not our day. Perhaps maybe because of the heat and they were hiding from us, but it is a tranquil ride. Sanibel Island is not just about beaches. It's about history, wildlife, biking, hiking, and gelato. We're here at Pinocchio's and we're having an ice cream here. We're still here at Pinocchio after we had our ice cream. I had the Sanibel Crunch and Luigi had the tiramisu. Then we spotted cannoli ice cream, and this is interesting.
This is a cannoli. I've never seen cannoli on ice cream, but anything is possible.
It's good?
Good.
All right. Want to get away for one day? Get a one-day pass here at the Sundial Resort. This one-day getaway may give you a lasting memory and desire to come back for more days. Here we are at the Sundial Resort. We did not know about this place before. It's not hidden, but it is on the way. And what's great about this place is that it is open to the public, and you can grab small bites like pizza and subs and acai bowls, ice cream. And what's great about it is that you're close to the beach. So you have the beach, the pool, lounge, restaurants, and it looks like they're getting ready for a wedding right here. Sand is gorgeous here.
Sanibel Island is a barrier island, and its shape attracts all these shells here coming to the shore.
Hey, we got these cages here to protect the sea turtle, the eggs. So I'd like to preserve their natural habitat here.
So yeah, whenever you see something like that, that means
A sea turtle nest. I believe this is a nice place to come during the evening hours and watch the sunset. We gotta plan this out. And right next to the resort is the Sundial Marketplace. And for all your daily needs here, you do have a little shopping center. And you also have Jerry's Foods, cafe, ice cream place, clothing place, sandals. So here at the Jerry's Food grocery store and shopping area, it's a tropical setting shopping destination. It will make you feel like you're in a different country. Gulfside City Park, another beautiful beach here in Sanibel, where the water is cool and warm, and the shells are happy. Okay, so seashells don't have emotions, but the sun shining on them, it makes them seem like they're happy.
This is a very quiet beach here on Memorial Day weekend.
Great about this Gulfside City Park beach here in Sanibel, it is that there's no big crowds. This is Memorial Day weekend, and it's charming to be here, laid back and just relaxation.
It's like having a beach for almost all yourself. It's cool, you have your barbecue and you have a place with tables.
It's like a picnic area, a pavilion with a picnic area and barbecues. The Gulfside City Beach Park area is also known as Algary's Beach. This stretch of Sanibel Island is a beautiful place to relax. This strip of mom and pop stores are along Periwinkle Way, one of the main roads here in Sanibel. We saw that they have gift items, clothing, coffee, and my favorite, ice cream. We spotted Grandma Dot's waterfront restaurant, which is located directly in the Sanibel Marina. We saw the menu and looks very appetizing, but we already have plans for another place to eat later. We are considering to come for another visit. Located off the southwest coast of Florida sits Sanibel Island, with white sandy beaches and shallow bays. The Calusa Indians made it their home for over 2,000 years. By the mid-1800s, European settlers arrived. For years, the island was mainly used by farmers until a strong hurricane in 1926 destroyed the agricultural industry. Construction of the Sanibel Causeway in 1963 opened tourism to the island. We are in the Causeway area, and it has been reopened. It should have been opened by 2027. However, it is open now. They did open it earlier, and people are coming in and enjoying themselves by the water. Right across, it's further out, that is where the lighthouse is. And here we have people enjoying the waters, and only in Florida you get a tent right on the water.
Just to stay nice and cool in the water.
Just put the canopy in and relax.
Yeah, the Causeway was supposed to be scheduled to reopen in 2027, so they're 2 years at a time. Great job.
And you have access to the water on both sides.
Yes, this is one of the islands of the Causeway. This is closer to Sanibel. Down there you have Sanibel.
And this opening is great. You park your car and you have access to the water right here within a few feet. People are enjoying a beautiful night here.
Right now parking is free, but there's rumors that eventually they will charge. So it's probably like any other beach.
The causeway took a great beating when Hurricane Ian hit on September 2022, cutting off access to Sanibel and Captiva Island from the rest of the state of Florida. 2 sections of the roadway washed away in the storm. The causeway reopened in October of 2022 after emergency repairs. And now the causeway beaches reopened to the public on May 1st of 2025. The causeway is about a 3-mile stretch, and there is a $6 toll fee to get to the island. Throughout Sanibel Island, you do find a lot of rental places, homes or condos, and there's plenty of construction going on with new sites. And this is the Casa Yebel. Got a coconut off from the tree. Oh yes. There's juice in there.
Is it juicy?
Oh yes.
All right.
You got a machete?
No.
We're at Mudbug's, it's a Cajun-style kitchen, and we just ordered. I'm looking forward to having a nice burger, and I have my needs. I have my New Orleans, this is for Mardi Gras, and it's a very festive place here. And we're here at Mudbug. This is a Cajun-style kitchen and grill, and we're going to have our little dinner here with a burger, and you have a grilled chicken sandwich, Louis. Is that what it is?
Yes.
And we'll be enjoying a salad here. And here we have our little dessert, and these are freshly made beignets with the chocolate sauce or raspberry sauce. I'm going to be trying both. Here we go. Ooh. This is the raspberry.
Ooh, that looks really good. I'm gonna try chocolate.
The light.
Ooh.
It's a very light dough that's fried up, but it's so good.
But the texture is really good, yeah.
It's good, yes. Here at the Mudbug, which is also known as crawfish, it all depends which region you're in. What is the southern region you're in, and that's how they use the word mudbug. They do have a mudbug boil. We did not have the boil, the crawfish boil, but we're hoping to come back another time and we'll show you that. But we did enjoy the beignets. It was a wonderful day here at Sanibel. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy this video. I always like coming back here. We've been here a couple of times, and every time we come here, there's always something new, something that's in the nicks and crannies that you look around and you find and you spot. It's like, I didn't know this was here before. But that's what happens here in Sanibel. You always find something new to do. And a great time here. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.
So with that, we have to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And till the next time.
Till next time.